Hello, everyone, and welcome back from that 24-hour hiatus of the Star Trek podcast. My name is David,
I'm Mary.
and this
That's
is
me.
where you get to listen about everything Star Wars. And tonight, specifically, we're going to talk about more of the hype for Maul Shadow Lord, which I'm still very hyped. And I think a
Me
lot of
too.
other people are getting even more hype from all these reviews. So, what we're going to do on this show, we're going to go over the reviews and kind of put them up on the screen, talk about them, and talk about all the other stuff or surrounding the reviews and everything we kind of know after these past 24 hours have happened. So, before we get started, we definitely want to give thanks, show respect to our top tier Patreon members: Liam McCowan, Kevin Lanier, Deb McCaffrey, Zach Mansell, Maya Morris, Adam Haber, Front Row King, Cam from Indiana, Mariana T. Arnold, Rest Jedi 27, Alex Blundell, Indiana Solo, BC Dunick, and Sean Smith. Thank you so much for your awesome love and support out there. I know it's really late. It is Easter weekend in the States and everywhere else, right?
I think so. I think there's like maybe certain places that celebrate Easter on a different calendar. I don't know, like a different time. Like I know Coptic Orthodox do it at a different time and Catholic do it at a different time than them. I don't know.
I
Whatever.
don't know. And speaking of one of our awesome top tier Patreon members out there, Adam, on YouTube, he says, I was just literally checking out, or I was literally just getting caught up on last night's podcast. What is happening? Haha. Well, I think
We're
we're
excited.
gonna, yeah, I mean, we're excited. We're hyped up. I
We're
mean, all these
excited.
reviews, the way it looks, the possibilities. I mean, people aren't just saying, oh, cool, yeah. People are going in depth on character and tone and feel. And I mean, you could just see it from the trailer, which we'll watch this last trailer. I don't think we've done that on the podcast yet, but it looks really good. And I do like the reviews. And of course, we do have to kind of say that all these reviews are coming from people that are very privileged to get the right to go to Lucasfilm or just get the first 8 episodes. There's actually 10 episodes, which
Mhm.
Sam Witwer pointed out today online, which was a little interesting. I don't think I saw anyone claim that they saw all 10 episodes, but
No, everyone who got invited only saw the 8 episodes. So they did not see the finale
well, the people
and
that got
the one
invited saw
leading
the
up.
first 2 episodes, and some media
Oh.
got to see the first 8 episodes. And there's 10
Oh.
episodes for the season. And we're going to get
Okay.
2 episodes every night, every week
Yeah.
for the drop
S
date. Yeah.
in
So
48 hours. Starting in 48 hours.
yeah. We're gonna try and kind of iron out everything. Here's the release schedule right here. April 6th, 13th, 2027, culminating on May 4th. The 2 episodes that no general public have seen yet. Chapter 9 is Strange Allies, and Chapter 10 is entitled Finale, which, of course, you assume that is not the real title of that
No.
episode.
No
Um,
way.
any predictions on what that finale for season 1? We're going to get season 2. We just found that out from Sam Witwer. What do you think
Yes.
the ending of this season is going to be? You think it's going to be a cliffhanger? You think they're going to do that to
No.
us?
No,
No?
no, I don't think it'll be a cliffhanger. I think it'll be the introduction. So, funny enough, Adam and Zach and I were having a conversation about this the other day. I think like the popular theory right now, which I totally agree with, is we'll get Talon at the very end of this season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then that's how season 2 starts. It's either we get Talon at the end of the season or we lose Talon at the end of this season.
Well, do we already have Talon and we just don't know her as Talon?
Do you think it's Devin? Is that what you're leaning towards?
That's what it feels like to me because, of course, you have Talon in Legends
Mhm.
and the extended universe and beloved character. You see her at cons sometimes, which is great. And
Yeah,
then George Lucas wanted to maybe use her in his own sequel trilogy. Such a bummer we didn't get that with Maul.
and
But
there's been statements that this storyline is gonna be close to what George wanted.
I mean, as close as you could possibly get, I think. I think Filoni is still communing with George
Oh, yeah, that's his dad. That's Papa.
Lucasfilm.
That's his Papa. He's gonna be talking to him.
Yeah. I think that's happening. But yes, I do think Devin is going to be kind of a de facto kind of placeholder for Talon that we never got in canon. Now,
Okay, well, here's a question for you while we're on the
uh-huh,
Talon subject.
uh-huh.
How upset would you be if she never showed up in season 1 or season 2?
Well, I don't think she's going to show up at all. I think Devin is going to be
Really?
kind of the character that takes that role. There's a lot of interesting things with Darth Talon. A lot of interesting talking points. But the place where my mind goes is the fact that, like I said, I don't think she's going to be Darth Talon. The fact that Darth Talon is still going to kind of exist as a separate character from everything. Maybe we do get a Talon, that specific character, in the future, or maybe if they quote unquote resurrect the expanded universe in some form or fashion.
No, I feel like if we're gonna get her,
Would,
this is the only way we would get her is in this.
I don't think
Lord.
so now. Maybe like 8 years ago, yes, I would maybe be like stuck on that. But I mean, there is a way to do it, I think. And of course, yeah, people are going to be like, yeah, I got to stay on canon. But you don't have to always do canon stuff. That's kind of my idea with that.
I don't know. I don't think they have to do canon stuff, but I think she's a character everyone really wants. And I think right now with Filoni, and a comment that he made was, we have to, it's Darth Maul is our responsibility. We brought him back. We put him back together and stuff. So I feel like he needs to be really true to this story and stuff. And I think he will stay pretty close to what we already know. Also, don't forget there's comics of this out already.
Like, yeah, there
being released.
Well, I don't think this exact story. I think this is kind of maybe. I don't think there's like spoiler stuff in the comics.
I think what the comics is focusing on another point of view, not so much what the point of view that we're getting in the show. But
and you're talking about these new comics for Shadow Lord that were just released. Okay.
Yeah, they're from a different point of view. I think it's the same story, but as we all know, the same story was completely different depending who's telling it.
Okay. So well, what I wanted to do was show the trailer, because I think we even haven't seen it on the podcast yet, but it'll get you hyped. So let me bring up the trailer and you can listen to it as well.
I think the best part of this is the artwork. It is so great. It gives me Vision vibes. I feel like people are going to watch this show and then they're going to really appreciate the animation and go back and give Vision another chance.
It does give me Vision vibes, but let's talk about that after this.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations and proficient with a laser sword.
The Empire tried to kill me. Their betrayal demands consequence. And that consequence requires a weapon. Together, we can destroy the Empire.
He wants to fight as allies?
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
We need to find him, whatever it takes.
This is escalating out of our hands.
The Empire will want answers.
The Empire will lock this planet down.
Jedi, where is Maul? I'm right here. Let us have our revenge.
We're not gonna take out the whole Empire.
That looks so good.
So good. Man.
Yeah. After all the reviews that we saw and read, this feels like it is going to be one of the best animated shows that we've been given up to this date. And we get Marak in the trailer. I mean, is he the smoke? Is he the smoke monster from Lost?
I don't think so. I don't think so yet.
either.
I don't think so. I think this maybe we'll get that answer of how he becomes. Like, is Maul his first encounter with like Dathmerians and stuff like that?
Mhm.
Like, is this how he gets connected to Mother Talzin? You know?
Hmm.
So, and then why he becomes like kind of her soldier and stuff like that.
I haven't heard any like stories or rumors or anything in regards to Marak. I've heard a lot of talk about possible cameos. And I think in the first trailer, you see Marak on his knees talking to some hologram, and you can see the reflection. And I'm not sure if everyone's kind of like, oh, that's Vader or whatever, but I think
everyone
Vader,
wants it to be.
Yeah, everyone wants it to be. Everyone wants the showdown between Vader and Maul. And
that's my other theory for the finale.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my other theory.
If they're gonna give us what we want, yes, that is maybe number one on the list of stuff that we're looking forward to seeing that Maul Vader clash and that duel.
Yeah.
I have seen reports out there, and I'll read some of these in a little bit, but the lightsaber dueling is just top notch. And of course, it is stylized, and you kind of see the blade. And I don't know if you could see the Vader behind me that I got from Japan. I don't think you can, but it's awesome when you can put the blade as it's moving through the air, and it's kind of like a triangle. It forms a triangle, but you can tell he's like it's in movement.
Yeah.
Just to have those animations, it is different. We've never seen that before in a show, and it just looks so good. I'm pretty sure
I'm so excited.
Sideshow is going to release a toy that looks that's going to have so many different types of blades that you can attach, and of course, it's going to be.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that. I really hope after this they re-release the Maul double-sided saber, the legacy saber, because that thing has been gone for years, and I have just been like patiently waiting for it to come back. So I'm really, really hoping that this brings it back, or at least like a similar version.
Yeah, it is wild to go to cons and see people dressed up and have the makeup and the horns and everything, and they have the actual double-bladed saber. I talked to a guy, I think it was at Fan Expo, and I think he gave me his information to come on the podcast. He's like, I've never done a podcast before, but yeah, I can talk about my everything that I put into the Darth Maul cosplay, which was tremendous. It was from Phantom Menace, so yeah, he was Darth Maul.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, there are a few people out there that are very famous for doing the Maul cosplay.
Oh yeah.
I think we met one in Japan. He was at our hotel. He was outside, and I just asked, "Hey man, can I take your picture?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And we took it, and then he just starts talking to me and James. And me and James are just like looking at each other like, "Holy crap, Darth Maul is talking to us in Japan." He's waiting for his Uber.
That's amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It was a little funny. I mean, he applied that stuff every single day, and it's like, wow,
Dude,
that's commitment, man.
it is because it's not easy. It's so much like art on your face and your body, and then and on top of that is like prosthetics, and on top of the prosthetics is like an actual costume. It's a lot.
I've seen the removal, and it's funny. I think they take the horns off first, and
Hmm.
it's like their actual skin tone. So if it's like a white guy, you can see the white skin on the black and red, and it's like, whoa, that looks kind of odd. But yeah, there are a few people that do it, and they do it very well. I think that's probably the best cosplay that people do is the Darth Maul or Maul.
Really?
I want to
I
see.
like the creature ones. I like when people dress up
Well,
as
no. I think
creatures.
as far as like maxing out the quality on it, because I mean you'll see
Mm,
a of like different types of like Boba Fett,
Anakin's.
and people will be like, okay, well that's not the right blaster, or okay, he doesn't have the knee pads, and it's like, yeah, okay, man, I'm
Gosh.
trying and just having fun, but it seems like nobody does like a
Judgy. So
like
judgy.
a very quickly dressed Maul. It's almost impossible to do. So
Gosh, yeah.
yeah.
You have to
Anything
pay a
else
lot
from
of
that
attention.
trailer that you wanted to talk about?
Um, I love a lot of the dialogue it just kind of sets up the tone, right? Like Devin with the I don't know their name. I don't know if you know their name and stuff where she's like he just because he's against the empire doesn't mean he's our ally. And it just sets that tone of like what Maul's trying to do. He's clearly trying to get an apprentice. He's clearly trying to create alliances and like re-strengthen his like force and power and stuff like that. Um,
So you think he's
it's
trying to get an apprentice?
I do because if you watch Rebels, that's what he's trying to do with Ezra the entire time, right? He's trying to convince Ezra to become his apprentice, and then he
Okay.
manipulates Ezra to help him into finding Obi-Wan.
There is a
So,
review that does address that, and I'll read that later on. But
ooh,
yes, Devin Izara is the name
mhm,
of the Twi'lek Jedi Padawan with the blue blade,
yeah,
and we all figure, I think, she's going to go to the dark side. There's no
yeah.
more Jedi out there.
I
But
just don't know
there
like
is,
how
okay,
long it's
well,
gonna take.
I kind of misspoke because there's Jedi Master Iko Diodaki. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
saying that right, but um, I love the guy that they cast. Are you
Yeah.
familiar with that person?
No.
So the guy that they cast is like a very deep voiced actor, and you've
Okay.
seen him like on the Allstate commercials.
Oh, no way. Okay, so I know his face. I know
Yes,
his voice. I never
I
knew
think he
his
was on
name.
24, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Or
He was on
like,
some type of show like that. Yeah.
yeah, something with the politics or whatever, something like that.
But yeah, his voice is very deep. Dennis Haysbert as the voice of Master Iko Diodaki in Maul. I don't know
Okay.
if I'm saying that right, so don't quote me. But yeah, he is the guy. He is the yeah
So is
Jedi
she his
Master.
so is Devin is the apprentice in the or the Padawan in this situation?
I don't think so. I do not
Interesting.
think so. That wasn't in the synopsis at all. I don't know. Could be wrong, but I mean that
She's just
guy.
meeting up with him.
Um, I want to say they don't even know they even exist because I mean this is after everything fell apart with like Order 66 and everything, right? This is after
But they
Clone
talk to
Wars.
each other. Her and Devin and them talk to each other, right?
Right. But I mean, they meet in the show, but
Oh, I
I think
see.
in the beginning, I don't think they're kind of in hiding like every other Jedi is.
They
And I think
discover
when
each
there's
other.
peril, they whip out their lightsabers when they have to, you know? That's a
They
thing.
discover each other in the show.
Yeah. And if we're wrong, hey, in the comments, tell us if we're wrong. But I don't think that's information that's out there that's supposed to be out there. But if it is, let us know. Anything else from that trailer that we watched that I know you brought up Visions. and
Yes.
that unique animation style. I personally really like it.
I do too. I loved it.
It gives it like a more sense of realism, even though it is animation. It brings like a hyper
More
real.
depth.
Yes, and it's like it's animation, but it feels like it's like in a 3D space, and it feels almost like somebody motion captured it or performance captured it, I should say.
That's what I was gonna say. It feels kind of like a little bit like a mix of Avatar and then animation. If they did an animation version of Avatar, it's like this motion capture, like really depth, lots of dark tones and shadows in it.
Mhm.
I think it's beautiful. I think there was when the first trailer first dropped, maybe it was just the teaser. I screen grabbed so many shots from it because literally every single screen grab looked like a painting. It was just so beautifully done. I even had stickers and a button created from those screen grabs and stuff. They looked
Nice.
so good. Yeah. So, I mean, I love the animation. I love the art. I really hope it stays true to this and they didn't just like hyper fixate like really touch it up for the
Mhm.
trailers kind of thing. I hope it like lasts throughout the entire series. I would even love to see like the animation evolve throughout the series, like get darker and darker as we go through. Because I know, okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about
Okay.
as we transition from the trailer. One episode is called the creeping fear or the fear that creeps, something like that.
The Creeping
Something
Fear,
along the creeping fear, the
Chapter
fear
8,
of creeping,
April 27th.
the fear of creeping. Don't
Don't
creep,
be a
it's
creeper.
scary. Yeah, it's scary. Don't do it. It'll cause fear. Anyways, yeah, that to me, I feel is the intro of the whispers of like Vader. Because I think an episode or two above it is Inquisitions. And I think that's when we'll get like Marok and that's it. I feel like we'll start with Embo and then we'll get Marok and then we'll get Vader at the end and or Vader and or Talon. It's like if we get in Talon before the season finale, she dies in the season finale. And it'll be real quick,
Whoa.
but that's what I think ends up happening.
I think that could make sense, but I don't want to get Talon and kill her off. Oh man.
The question is if they do that, what are they going to do with season 2?
It's just all Maul rage.
I mean, that's what this is.
Well, it's going to be more if he if he kind of, I don't want to say fall in love, but if he grows very, very attached to Devin and he sees something in her and then they get very close and then she's killed. I mean,
Well, also she's like super young in this trailer,
mhm.
like significantly young. So if she is Talon or becomes Talon and stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
how do they do a time jump?
Mm-hmm.
At least a couple of years.
See, I don't think she's Talon. I just don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe she's the one who introduces that. I don't know. I think I just want it to be so badly. You know what this is? This is a Mara Jade situation. I want it to be her. I want her to show up some way, somehow.
That the Mara Jade thing's a complex and really winding road of George Lucas didn't like it, even though it exists. And then they released a saber at Disney. It's like, well,
I'm
what are
just
you
saying.
saying here?
I'm just saying.
Is it finally George Lucas approved, or the fact that George Lucas isn't a part of anything? They just did it.
Well, I guess
Maybe
that's
the people
the
that approved
question.
it didn't know that.
No, no way. No way. They would get sued so badly. Because I guess the question is like, how much control does he still have over the intellectual rights of it?
Yeah, that's tricky too. I think he has I mean, he's the biggest shareholder, I think, of Disney stock.
Correct. That was a part of the
Um,
deal.
So
And I thought he had to
he
approve
could.
things.
I don't think they give anything to him to approve. I mean, he's kind of stated in interviews that he's just not going to drive by his girlfriend's house, so to speak. And I think he has nothing to do with anything. But I mean, you have Filoni, his adoptive son, pretty much running the show now. So I got a somewhat quasi prediction for Celebration.
Ooh. What is it?
I think Filoni's going to be on stage. He's going to call out George, and he's going to say, "Hey, we are going to do something together one last time."
No way. No way.
I think that's happening.
No way, no how.
I think that's happening. I think it's happening. I mean, Filoni's like his kid.
Yeah,
And now
exactly.
he runs it.
And you gotta no. There's no way that's gonna happen.
You don't think so?
No, because I
How
feel
old
like
is his kid now?
I don't know, but the reality is, like, if he wanted to still do something in Star Wars, he never would have sold it. Like, people, they had to beg him to do the prequels and stuff. He
No,
didn't.
he came back on his own accord. He waited for his kids to grow up and be done with high school. And then that's when, well, maybe not so much done with high school, because Jet Lucas, I think, was still fairly young, and he was in Revenge of the Sith. But he wanted to raise a family, he said, and he's doing it again. And I don't know how old his
Let's
kid
Google
is
it
now.
Let's Google
How
it.
old? Go for it. You want to?
Google. Yeah.
All right. Go for it.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but the reality is it's not going to happen. You know what it is? It's one of those things. I feel like once he sold it, because he hasn't gotten involved in anything, it's very much like I'm either all in or I'm all out kind of thing. Like, he doesn't seem like a in-between
Once the
guy where
museum
he
is
wants.
done, what is he going to do next? Make more movies that no one's ever going to see?
I don't think so. I think building the museum is just one step. Like, running it is a whole process. And I don't
He's
know
not
if
going to
he's
run a
doing that or
museum.
you never know. Maybe that's what he wants to do.
I don't think so.
Maybe he'll teach.
He's gonna be wearing a button-up flannel T-shirt, and he's gonna open it up and just say, "I'm
with the
back."
patches, with the patches on the elbow.
So, yeah, I say we get into some of these reviews, and like I mentioned, Star Wars Celebration is now 1 year away, less than a year now. April 1st through the 4th.
When are they going to put tickets on sale? Okay, his youngest son, Everest, is 12 years old.
That's the age. Okay. Now he can bring Everest on set. I didn't know his name was Everest. Wow, that's interesting.
Everest Hobson Lucas.
What's he look like?
Born via surrogate. On August 9th, 2013.
Okay, yeah, there's no images. Well, yeah, there are some images. He was at Disneyland. Okay. Cool.
Let's see.
That's a cool name.
12.
I've never heard anyone named Everest before.
Everest.
Yeah. So, yes, Star Wars Celebration is less than a year away. Mary is camping right now outside. She's in the area.
I am
waiting. And I think tickets will go on sale either
this
coming week or the week after. That's what I'm predicting.
They'll announce when tickets will go on sale, I think, this coming week or the week after.
Right, of course.
Yeah,
but I think they're going to go on sale pretty soon. And they're going to sell very quick.
So when I bought Japan, I know the 3-day, the VIP obviously sold out within minutes. The 3-day sold out within 20, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But the single days, they stayed around for a few days, maybe in a few weeks. It was like you were able to buy
and it was
Friday,
Japan.
Saturday,
I mean, a lot of people fly over
travel.
there, and Star Wars isn't as big a brand as it is in the States over there in Japan.
Yeah.
I wonder what the
So,
ranking is.
oh, let's look it up. Let's Google it. It's a Google episode.
Yeah, for sure. Before we get to all these reviews.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think my prediction is these tickets are probably every single version, kid, single day, multi-day, all of it will be gone within 5 hours max. I also
it'll be gone.
predict
I think it'll all be gone within 30 minutes.
No, I don't think it'll be that fast.
It's in LA.
I know, but I don't think
They're not
it'll
going
be
to sell
that
as many
fast.
tickets, too.
But the thing about Japan was a lot of the people I met were, yes, from the States, but I would say a good portion were either from Australia or
Mhm.
UK
Yeah.
and stuff. And I think,
Gosh, time is just flying.
I know, it's been a year.
Yeah. And you Google it?
You Googled it?
No, I'm asking if you are.
Oh, no,
Or you
I
did.
completely even forgot. I forgot what we were even supposed
You're
to
like,
Google.
it's a
Wait, what were we
Google
supposed to
episode. Oh, I forget.
What were we supposed to Google? Hold on.
I
What
don't
was it?
remember.
Someone in the comments. What were we supposed
Somebody
to Google
listening right now, driving to their in-laws,
Yeah.
and screaming at us right now. You said you're going to Google this.
Okay, we said we were going to Google George Lucas's kid. We did that. And then we started talking about celebration. Oh, the rankings.
Oh, yeah.
I,
Thank you. There you
I
go.
knew I was going to get there.
All right, awesome. And while Mary's doing that, I just want to say, yeah, Lucasfilm, Disney, whoever, they invited a bunch of fans, a bunch of people who are, I guess, Star Wars influencers over to Lucasfilm and watched the first 2 episodes. And friend of the show got invited. We haven't talked to her yet, but this is her right here, Crystal. That was a picture I saw on Twitter.
Cute.
Yeah. So she
Dang,
was
I love
there.
those boots. Those are sick boots.
So hopefully we talk to her at some point on the podcast. She hasn't been on in a while. She hosted very, very early on, first year. So that was like 8 years ago, 7 years ago. So, all right. You got the results?
I do. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 1. Top countries by fandom concentration. United States, 75.9%.
Interesting.
United Kingdom, Australia and New Zealand, Canada, and then Germany and France. And then in Asia, by regional popularity, compared to Western countries, it goes Japan, China, and then South America. Oh, here we go. Asia. Star Wars has a smaller, more dedicated fan base compared to the Western countries. So Japan is a more passionate fan base than us, but a smaller group.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, which makes sense. Those cosplays that we saw during Celebration, people went all out. That Lethal Wolf, that one was so wild to me. Someone was walking around all day with that thing.
Yeah, it takes some dedication. Even the Amanaman that was between the buildings with the long arms and taking pictures of people. That was his whole con experience, just being in that like open air hallway area between the buildings.
Yeah.
And then the guy that was doing all the tumbles for the destroyer and the Troika.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot
that was
about
a lot.
them.
And they kept on saying, "Do it again, do it again." And he would do it, and it's like, man, I hope he's wearing like knee pads and like protection there because he was getting pounded, and he wasn't a young guy either.
No.
So he's probably fluent in the martial arts there. I don't know.
Do you know what I think about constantly from Celebration?
What's that?
The vegetable carver guy.
The vegetable carve guy. He had
would
a panel,
carve.
right?
He had a panel. He was on the main stage, the open stage inside the the con where you could just like go stand up next to where they did post interviews
Yeah.
of panels. He did a whole thing there with like droids and everything, and he was just carving Star Wars characters out of vegetables. It was amazing. And he was crying because he's just so passionate and like so grateful to be there. And I was like, man, this guy's
That's
the guy.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if I ever got on that stage, I'd be crying too. I wouldn't be able to hold it. If I was there for any reason, I'd be like,
George
maybe not
Lucas
any
calls
reason,
you up.
but if
Jo-
I somehow got a job at Lucasfilm and I could announce something, oh my gosh, I would just be horrible.
George Lucas
Gareth
calls you
Edwards-
up to the stage.
Oh,
George
geez.
Lucas calls you up to the stage and he says, "Here, hold my flannel." And he takes it off to reveal the
Oh my
IMAX
gosh.
shirt that you're just going to go point at him and be like, "Mary, I told you."
Yeah, my dream would be to run Lucasfilm. That would be great. That would
I
be
think
so
that's
good.
everybody's dream.
Yeah.
You're going to have to. I think you were right. I think you mentioned it on yesterday's podcast. I think Sam Witwer is working his way up there.
Yeah, he has a ridiculous size storage in his brain. Because not only Star Wars, he is very encyclopedic on Star Trek.
Yeah.
And there's a lot.
He's a
in
nerd
there,
nerd.
too. Yeah,
He's like the best kind.
Yeah, it's incredible. It is truly incredible.
I was like,
I mean, almost like like a photographic memory for lines in the movie. I mean, it's been a while. Oh, nice. It's been a while since I've seen the original trilogy and like listened to the lines and stuff because I saw those movies so many times. But yeah, seeing him do what he did in trivia was just astounding.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Time for reviews.
To the reviews. These reviews were put out yesterday by a varying array of people. Most of them positive. I know there's one at least in here that is a little, I guess, negative. I don't know, but you'll know it when we put it up on the screen and read it. So okay, first review. This is from Star Wars Newsnet. They say we are happy to report that Maul Shadowlord is as enjoyable as Star Wars animation has ever been. Enjoy Maul trying to corrupt Ezra in Star Wars Rebels. You will enjoy the new series. The different character dynamics are the highlight of the series.
See, I'm telling you, like it's his MO.
Yeah.
His MO is to have an apprentice. Like I think what he wants is what he's trying to create is what he wanted from Palpatine. Right?
Yeah.
So same thing with like Chimere. Wants an acolyte, wants a pupil. Maul is that same thing. He wants an apprentice. And I think that's his MO. Especially if that was like the review. It's just lining it up for sure.
Yeah, setting it up. All right, next review. This isn't a review. This is from Sam Witwer. And he addresses the whole thing that I think some of the people are kind of confused. He says, "Dear Shadow Collective members, Maul Shadowlord Season 1 is 10 episodes, not 8. So early access or not, anyone who tells you they've seen the whole season is lying and their treason will be dealt with."
Love it.
Now, I haven't seen people say I've seen all 10. People have said they've seen 8. I've not heard the claim of 10.
What I think it was is people are like, we've seen 8 episodes. And I think we're all like the fan base is used to only getting 8 episodes as of recently. So people assumed that someone got to see the whole thing.
Yeah, and the purpose might be to be like, hey guys, it's 10 episodes, not 8, and kind of just remind people. And we're getting 2 episodes per night. So
yeah.
All right, the next review here is from Jordan Mazon. And he says that Sam Witwer brings the house down with his portrayal of Maul, allowing for not just the badass calculating movements we come to expect, but infusing a vulnerability to him as well. It's easily the most interesting Maul has ever been, and there's a lot of depth on display. That's a great review right there. I mean,
that is.
What more can you ask for? You know, we know we're going to get the laser sword fights.
Yep.
And the laser sword reference.
Yep.
And I mean, it's all about character development, character. It's all about the story. If it's a great story, this could be an all timer. I mean, the way
Yeah.
people are talking and the way it looks.
Yeah, I loved all, like, I think it was like 3 different arcs that he has in Clone Wars, and I loved
Mhm.
every single one of them, but you do see at the end of Clone Wars, oh, he gets on the ship, Ahsoka uses him to distract so that she can get away and stuff, and then, he's gone. He's gone on a ship. We don't know what happens between then and Rebels, but we know he's alive and stuff like this. And this is one of those things I think Dave Filoni is really good at. He fills in gaps. He gives
Mhm.
like this depth. This is what he did with Anakin, right? And stuff to make him one of more of the like loved characters after the Clone Wars series. Now he's doing the same thing with Maul. It's like here's a big gap. We can fill it with story, and it doesn't have to revolve around the same stories.
Yeah, and like I said,
And I think that's
if
his
I was
thing.
running Lucasfilm and had the option to do an episode, and if I'm running Lucasfilm, I'm doing an episode, and I'm starting off with episode 73. Then you can fill in the gaps.
Yeah, fill them all
and
in.
I mean that's such a signature thing from Star Wars to start,
Yeah,
not at the beginning, to start in the middle.
start in the middle.
It's cool. It's cool, I mean, it allows you to dream and imagine what could possibly be in those gaps. So, all right,
Ugh.
second review. Victor Lucas says on X, watch the first 8. Who am I kidding? I absolutely devoured the first 8 episodes of Maul, Shadow Lord, and guys, it is sublime. I love that word.
Nice.
Every beat, every character, every episode, just stunning. It's an underworld story, which is great. We haven't seen much underworld stuff. I mean,
Nope.
1313, rest in peace. It's a comp show. The lightsaber battles, I'll stop. I'll have a full review soon. Maul Shadow Lord is a beast of a show. Can't wait to see the rest of season 1 and wherever we go from here. That's a great review right there.
Yeah, and that touches in on the comics too, because so the comics
Yeah.
is more focused on the detective that we see
Mhm.
and stuff, trying to bring down Maul and stuff. So
Mhm.
that statement, like it's a cop show, makes a lot of sense.
All right, next review here. Jacob Coolness on X, Maul Shadow Lord can't escape a few Filoni issues. Tangled lore, jingly keys, Maul the least interesting
Distraction.
lead on his own show, but it's a big leap forward for Star Wars animation in terms of visual look and mature tone. More compelling than expected, but strictly for devoted fans. This is what I've kind of heard
Oh,
also. I think this is the negative one of the bunch, but I have
I
heard
don't
that
think I rate it
yes,
as negative. I think this is more of like the hey, casual people, get ready to be confused. Like come in with realistic expectations. Because I
yeah, and
think
I know.
didn't say you don't have to watch anything to know this, to like enjoy
Well,
this. You
they
can
did say
enjoy it
that
on
about
its own.
Ahsoka season 1, and like, there's a
You
whole
needed to
lot of
have
stuff that
Rebels.
it would really help that you would have known before you saw that. Yeah, I mean, Star Wars at this point, there's so much lore. There's so much content. There's so much live action. There's so much animation. So many comics out there and books. But then, of course, there's the rule that the live action supersedes anything else written. So there's that. But
I call
it's
BS on
not
that. Such
it's
BS.
it's not as difficult to keep up with as people might think. I mean,
Yeah.
this isn't too hard. I think we kind of got everything squared away as far as like canon and what replaces what in like written media. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the one maybe possibly negative type review.
I wouldn't even call that negative. I feel like it's just realistic, right? I feel like that's the one person who's like, hey, come in
Yeah.
to this with realistic expectation. I think the comment too of like Maul is the least interesting character of his own show
Mhm.
is something Disney really does struggle with right now, like Boba Fett and stuff.
Yeah.
Mandalorian. It's like funny enough in the Mandalorian and Grogu's the more interesting character than the Mandalorian in my opinion and stuff. So like I'm not surprised to hear that, but it also just tells me that the other characters have like such depth and like like they're going to be so interesting that I'm kind of okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next review, Cade Onder. I just realized the social embargo on Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord has lifted. I've seen like half of the show, and boy, oh boy, that show bangs and is probably my favorite Star Wars show to date. Absolutely tap into that when it drops next week. Another great review.
That is a good one.
Next review, I think this is the one we kind of read last podcast, but I'll read it again because it's great. I believe this is from Hollow Files on X. Shadow Lord and can confirm it elevates Star Wars animation to incredible new heights. The series is darker and more serious than any other Star Wars animated show, feeling more akin to Heat and The Dark Knight, which is wild, than Clone Wars or Rebels. Sam Witwer is phenomenal as a more calculated yet still deeply vengeful Maul. The show does well to deepen our understanding of Maul without redeeming him, which is key. I mean, if they can execute that, that's wonderful. Primarily through a number of fascinating philosophical conversations about the Jedi, Sith, and the state of the galaxy. It mirrors the drama and tone of Andor.
Ooh.
Wow. And we all thought we weren't going to get anything Andor-esque. I think this is kind of the closest thing maybe that we'll get in the interim.
I don't know. I think Andor was just so good. Everyone's going to compare it to it no matter what. Like I think James made that statement yesterday and it's very true. Like it is now like the standard of like, oh, this is great Star Wars and stuff. And I think that's what they're kind of like pushing towards.
Great Star Wars stuff, you say. While leaning into the mysticism of the Force, and I love the mysticism of the Force quote here.
Yeah,
I love that. And the enduring franchise theme of masters and apprentices, which is quintessential Star Wars. The changes to the animation style bring an intensity and aggression that match the tone of the show and the psyche of our lead character. Devin Izara, who is that pink Twi'lek who you think could be Talon, and Brander Lawson make for compelling additions to the Star Wars galaxy. It makes sense why season 2 has been commissioned so early. This is a huge win for those who have loved Maul since 1999. It's fantastic.
1999, man. That was a long time ago.
I was 18 years old.
Whoa. I was 12. I was 12. Right?
I still remember being in high school waiting that particular day to go see The Phantom Menace at midnight.
I was in the 7th grade. And I don't think I saw it for opening. I think I went and saw it with my cousins like a week or two later. Because at that point, one of my cousins was working at the movie theater. And they were like, do you want to see the new Star Wars movie? And I said, yeah. Yeah, I do.
And I saw
like,
The Phantom Menace.
Snuck me in.
Nice. I saw The Phantom Menace in a theater that was built in 1950.
Wow,
my mama
David.
told me she went there as a kid, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Vader's Order on X says, after watching episodes 1 through 8 of Maul Shadow Lord, I can honestly say it's intense, dark, and incredible new perspective to Star Wars animation as well as Maul's life. Every episode only got better and better as the season progressed, which is something I really want to hear. And Willie's fans' jaw dropped. What a show. And they haven't even seen the finale.
Dude. So, so this is why I don't think you see Vader himself until the finale.
Mm-hmm.
I think we get whispers of him if he's going to be in it. I think we start to get whispers in like episode 8. And that's why everyone is like hyped up right now, being like, it's going to get better and better because we can clearly tell it is leading to Vader and stuff. I think it'll be his voice. I think it'll be like a conversation between him and an Inquisitor. I think it might be like something. I think his name will definitely be brought up.
I think he's fighting Maul. Next review.
And the
Saw-
finale, maybe.
Yeah. Finale is going to change to Vader. Jacob on X says, saw 8 episodes of Maul Shadow Lord, and I was really surprised by how much I really loved it. A big departure from past Star Wars animated shows, both narratively and visually. And it results in an exhilarating ride. Also includes some of the best animated lightsaber battles potentially ever.
Nice.
You put all these reviews together, and I can pick out all these things that I want to see and make
Lightsaber
a
battles.
mega super great review. Yeah, the lightsaber battles being sublime.
You know what, David? Next time they release something, they could totally invite us.
Yeah, they could. And we could
we'll write a review.
kind of, write a review. We could talk about it without talking about it. We're capable.
Lucasfilm, if you're listening, we've got a website and everything.
Yeah,
We've
you
got
can
articles.
contact us directly
We won't say no.
at starwarspodcast@gmail.com. We have people in the area. So
we do.
It's not that
You don't
difficult.
even got to pay for my flight, bro. I'll drive.
Yeah, I don't think they pay for flights, but that's the one I just read. The next one is from John Hoey. He says, I've seen the first 8 episodes of Maul Shadow Lord. I am so happy to tell you it is already my favorite Star Wars animated series.
Dang.
As Sam Witwer once again masters the expanding nuances of Maul, from his vulnerability to his violence. There's vulnerability again. And there is so much more to come. And he has more to say because this is just a 1 of 3. But I think I just got the 1. But yeah, I've met John. I know he's a super fan. I met him at Celebration, and that's high praise from him.
Nice.
The last review I got is from Luke Maul Shadow Lord. Sam Witwer at the Maul Shadow Lord screening. The lightsaber battles later in this season, you've seen nothing yet. Some of the best lightsaber battles we've ever seen come out of Star Wars animation.
Nice.
Peak incoming. So, I mean, it sounds like this is like the greatest show of all time. It's got great lightsaber battles. It's akin to Andor, Heat, The Dark Knight. The animation is new and cool.
You
Character
know what?
development, the nuances of Maul. Sam Witwer does a great job.
We're getting new characters. We're getting familiar characters.
Yes, that do a great job.
We're getting story building, character building. We're getting gaps filled in.
No.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah.
I'm just so scared.
You're just so scared. I'm not scared
I'm just
anymore.
so scared.
Before, I was very...
No, I'm scared for after.
Oh,
when
for
it's
after.
done.
So this is what I was thinking about earlier. Is this going to catapult Maul to a higher level than Star Wars?
Higher? What?
So,
what do you mean?
Like, okay, you have like the top tier characters like Vader, Luke, Han, Leia. Do you think this is going to move the character of Maul into a higher rank? Because all the kids are going to want to see this thing, and this is going to be released very, very late at night or very early, however you want to look at it. And it's not for the kids.
Star Wars is for children.
For the most part, yes. I mean, if you're fine with like violence, showing your children violence, I mean, it is like space fantasy stuff, but still,
it's a space opera.
Seems like, you wouldn't want to show your kids Andor, but
I would totally show Maui Andor. We watched it together. I don't know what you mean.
And Maui is who? How old is Maui?
Maui is 6.
6-year-old.
My child.
6-year-old child. Okay. Wow.
No, he's my dog.
Yeah.
Please don't call CP. Like, what is it? Child Protective CPS on me. I don't have a child.
It's a dog.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
It's a dog.
Mary has a dog. She doesn't have any kids.
No children.
So.
But you know what? I would still show them. Anyways, here's the thing. Here's where I stand on it. I don't know what you're talking about because Maul is one of the top characters. already.
Well, he's not Vader level.
I mean,
You
maybe
think
not
so?
to you. I mean, I think if you asked 5 people, you would get different rankings, right? I think if we asked the 5 people on this podcast, we would get different rankings of like each of us, like who
Right,
our
but I mean
top
they'd be
5 is.
similar. I don't think you could put Maul at the top tier. I don't think you
Maul's in
can't go
my
to
top
grandma and
tier.
be like, "Hey, you know about Maul?" She'd be like, "What?"
I think
But
I
and then
think
you
if
go, "You
someone
know
saw
about
a
Darth
picture
Vader?"
of
"Oh yeah,
him,
Darth Vader." Yeah.
I agree with that. I think Darth Vader's name is more recognizable across the board.
Right.
But I
Well,
think
that's
if you
kind of what I'm
showed
talking about.
someone, well, yeah, but I think if you showed someone a picture of Darth Maul, he would be very recognizable. I was like, "Oh, that's the Star Wars guy. Like he's the bad guy in Star Wars
Right. But
before Vader."
if you just ask grandma, "Hey, what do you think about Maul?"
Dude, I'm not asking grandma anything outside of like, "Where's my presents?
Give me
Where's
my
where's
birthday
dinner?
Christmas presents.
Where's dinner?
Maybe
Where's
the
my card with my money? Lady, come on."
That's awesome. I
No,
feel like this show is going to elevate his status in Star Wars, and I think you're going to see. I think we're going to be getting a lot of merch, and I did take
oh
some
yeah.
screenshots of the toys. So it looks
Oh
like you
yeah.
can pre-order these on yakface.com. You
I
see the
want one.
mechanical legs, which is cool. And I was going to bring this up earlier. I've never seen a cosplay with the mechanical legs and a guy
Oh, what's
walking
his
in them
face? No, I've seen one person do it.
like this, like what we have in the picture, the actual
Mm,
kind of like solo Maul.
yes, I'll send you his Instagram.
Okay. All right, cool. And then we got Rook Cast.
And oh, this is what Craig was like waiting for.
Yeah. He's a big toy guy.
Yeah.
It almost looks like she has a lightsaber, but I think that's a blaster.
No way.
And then you also have the 11th brother,
She
who
creeps
we
me
last
out.
saw.
He like creeps me out
And
in the best ways.
yeah, it's kind of a interesting, like, bird-like skull
Yeah.
helmet situation going on. But we last saw the 11th brother, I believe, in that Ahsoka short, Tales of the Jedi.
Yes. I don't remember him though in it.
She kills him.
Oh, that was in the short. Yeah. I don't remember. So I
Yeah,
don't
he
remember what I had for
he like
breakfast.
helps destroy the village, and I think I'm getting that right. I can't remember anymore. And then of course we have Devin Izara, who you think is going to be Talon eventually.
I think she'll turn naturally more red as she gets older, and then she gets the black tattooed on her.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
If you read my
'Cause
mind.
same wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Insane.
pretty sure she'll get more red as she gets older.
You know, I
Same way
kind of have
Hera
told
gets more
myself.
green. I'm serious. If you look
Yeah.
at Hera when she's little in like the Clone Wars,
Yeah.
she's a paler green.
Yeah. I got two things to say here. So I now kind of regret not buying the Darth Maul sideshow figure in Japan.
Dun dun dun.
Because I thought he was kind of over, you know? And I
The
didn't think
sideshow or the hot toys?
it was the hot toy concept
Uh,
for Phantom Menace. It's like you have like the mustard colored, like high neck
Gotcha.
turtleneck deal. And yeah. I was on the fence on buying that. I mean, it was what, $350 or whatever. Or 50 billion yen or whatever it was. But
It was yen. It doesn't count. Should
so
just gotten
I
it.
know you look at all these like yen numbers and you're like, oh, that's
It's
fake
$5.
money.
It's
Back in the States,
$5.
yeah, it's like a nickel.
Yeah.
I've told myself stop buying the toys. But if Shadow Lord is as good as people are saying, I think I'm buying the toys.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this. This is what I got in Japan. I got it from an artist. This painting right here.
Yeah.
Hand painted.
Wow.
I got that at Celebration in Japan from an artist that lives here in the States in Florida. and stuff. And I've gone to like many of his art exhibits. I got that for I think it was like $200
Nice.
and stuff. And I saw it's like this Vader, and the goal is to get that signed by Hayden.
Nice. Yeah.
But that was my big spend in Vegas, in Japan. We'll see what I buy in
Awesome.
Vegas.
Yeah. I tried to control myself in Japan, and I did a good job. Did a very good job.
I did not.
I was like, don't do it, David. Don't buy more Topps Chrome cards. They're like $80. I bought one, and I didn't get any autographs or anything. And then, of course, you look
Sad.
online, and people are like, oh my God, I gotta. What'd they get? I'm trying to remember. I think they got, somebody pulled, who was it? It wasn't an original trilogy character. I think it was a sequel trilogy character. I think they pulled like a John Boyega or something. But now John Boyega's coming to Rebel Scum Con.
Yeah,
so
he
I
is.
can have him sign all my stuff. So
Yep.
yeah, there's that. And hopefully Mary or I get to have a little chat with him. That'd be great.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I know Craig got to talk to him for a couple of seconds when he did his meet and
Yeah.
greet. And he said
He
he was
seems like a
very
really-
kind.
Yeah, he seems like a really chill guy. So I maybe want to talk to him. Chris has joined us on Instagram, I see here.
Hi,
and he
Chris.
typed hashtag Lucasfilm, let us review The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Dude, Chris, will you fly out here if we can get to the premiere? We'll all go together.
That would be great. That'd be fantastic.
How many people is that now? Me, you, James, Chris, Ted?
The party at Mary's house.
This is the room you'd sleep in. If you came and stayed,
Oh,
then
nice.
I would move my desk out and give you space to sleep.
Nice. Sounds like the greatest festival of all time.
Yeah. I'll even put like a little TV up for you guys to like have little movie nights in your room. And all four of you can cuddle.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Chris is like, I don't want to go anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what Chris is doing. He hasn't responded yet. Oh, he says thanks.
Oh, there you go. You're welcome.
I don't know if he's like watching us in real time because I think Instagram is a little delayed. Yeah. So, but yeah, if I fall in love with this show,
Ooh,
I'm gonna end up buying toys. I know it.
you should just do
I
it
just know it.
anyways. You should buy them anyways.
No, you know how many cons we're going to this year?
Correct.
I gotta
Exactly.
pace
That's why you
myself.
should. Do you know how
Gotta-
many cons we're going to this year that you can get things signed?
You know how much
Come on.
pizza I'd have to deliver?
I will order a pizza right now, sir.
Oh wow, that'd be something.
You'll have to drive all the way out to LA.
Wow. Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to add to the podcast, Mary, or are we pretty much donezo?
Okay, one last question for you.
Okay.
Based off of the reviews of what we're getting in this season, sounds like Maul is trying to at least get an apprentice. Might be Devin, might not be Devin, might fall through, might not fall through. He's clearly upset and stuff like that. They've already announced season 2. What is your prediction for season 2?
I have no idea. I'm trying not to think about it. I want to be surprised.
Okay. When do you think season 2 will get released?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I mean, you think with all the animating hours and then the voice acting, it feels like it's a setup for Celebration. It feels like
Agreed.
it's going to be tied into Celebration somehow, some way. Maybe show the last episode or the first episode. I mean,
I think it'll be first episode.
but then again, when does Starfighter come out?
July 2027. So after Celebration.
When is the release date? It says May 28th, 2027. And then Celebration is April Fool's Day. So
That is going to be the worst.
yeah. So it's not on the same timeline.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think we'll get the last trailer for Starfighter at Celebration.
I don't even think that. I think it's too close to
I
the
think
release
so.
date. I think what they'll do is they'll show us maybe 15 minutes
No.
or maybe the whole movie. I mean,
No way. I think it'll be a last trailer. Last trailer before the movie release, which means that there will not be a huge marketing blitz. They'll save it for Celebration. They'll give us little tidbits like they did with Grogu. And then we'll get a huge trailer at Celebration, like the second
yeah,
trailer.
maybe a celebration trailer.
Yeah, I think we'll get the first episode of Shadow Lord season 2, if that's
Yeah.
what they're even going to call it. So,
Chris on Instagram says, not sure about 2027. And then he says Starfighter's May 2027. Yeah, that's what we confirmed here. I don't know. Well, maybe when May 4th hits and we see the last 2 episodes, we see the finale, we get the title reveal, and then they say when they're going to be back. Maybe that'd be nice.
yeah, at the end of the episode. That I do like when they do that.
Yeah.
It's because you know what it is. Unfortunately, like they might announce it, don't mean it's actually happening. But if they've got a date attached to it,
No, I think this is happening. It's Filoni. He's in charge of Lucasfilm. It's
True.
animation. It's his wheelhouse.
True.
It's happening.
That's all very true. I also
Yeah.
I feel like they announce it because they've already started doing the voice recording. Like they already had story and script and everything. And Sam is back. That's why Sam was even at Lucasfilm, not just to greet everyone who got invited and do the panel, but he was
Yeah.
there recording.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris on Instagram is saying, I'm calling it. We will get our Starfighter trailer at D23. When is D23?
August.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, so I was thinking about going to D23,
Thinking
but
about.
it's so close to Rebel ScumCon.
Hmm.
I might have to pick.
Oh, really? But you live
Yeah.
over there, though.
Correct. I still have a job.
Oh.
I can't
Oh,
take every
gosh.
weekend off.
Yeah, that's true, man. Nah, I say come to Rebel Scum. You'll have more access, hopefully, to things at Rebel Scum Con. So
Yeah, and I don't
be a
feel like
shame.
D23 they do too much Star Wars announcing. Traditionally, they haven't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that I don't love Disney, because I do.
Well, Chris is doing both, he says.
Oh, Chris. Well, I'll meet you at Downtown Disney. How about that?
Yeah, you can
We'll go have
show us
lunch.
the footage.
Yeah. You'll be our insider.
Yeah, we'll assign Chris. Yeah, we'll set him out
There you
there. All right. I think that's it for this episode. I know this is our second episode of Mall Hype. Thanks for everyone joining,
Talk to you tomorrow.
watching us,
Same time,
listening,
same place tomorrow.
dealing with the in-laws, listening on the couch awkwardly while your family's trying to talk to you.
Googling things
It's wonderful.
for us.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for supporting us in that way. If you can support us by joining our Patreon, we have a lot of stuff in the barrel that I need to upload here. Star Wars Stuff Podcast 2187. Also, comment if you're watching this on YouTube. Comment, hit the bell to notify you. Instagram. Thank you for everyone that's watching us on Instagram right now. Star Wars Stuff Pod. We're also on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. It's Stuff Pod. We're on Blue Sky as well. You can contact us there. Threads.
What's Blue Sky?
Pod. It's kind of like Twitter. It was generated. I think there was a few other kind of Twitter clones that people kind of jumped off the fence and went there. Yeah.
Intrigue.
TikTok. I'm gonna try and upload some new TikToks this weekend. and they're
Some
very
Sam Witwer stuff.
they're very on brand for Maul. I'll say that
Courtesy
without
of
spoiling
Craig.
it like Mary.
Oh, just kidding.
Email
Has
starstuffpodcast@gmail.com.
nothing to do with anything. It's not
Yes,
even Star Wars
Lucasfilm.
related.
If you want us to go anywhere, do anything, watch anything for you, you can
Send me a box of things. I will take
send Mary a
them.
box of things.
I will take
She's just
it.
a short drive away to any Lucasfilm campus you have. starstuffpodcast@gmail.com. We are also on Facebook, where a lot of you guys found us the first time, Star Wars Stuff Group. And we have a podcast page. We try and post memes and funny stuff there. Probably going to start doing a little bit more of that as well. We're also on Twitch, where you're also going to see not that much gaming, but we do have a gaming channel. We might do some Fortnite stuff. I'm debating it, but yeah,
You and James?
Maybe Star Wars Fortnite was such a great experience. One of the most memorable gaming experiences of my life. That's how much fun I have with it. So
Nice.
I'm thinking we might delve into that. Write a
Fun.
review, give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. That helps out a lot. We have a website. James is contributing heavily to it. So he's going to probably write some new articles coming up this week. And also check out CountdownCityGeeks.com. We help those guys out. They help us out. We go to events like the Saturn Awards. Mary and James saw James Cameron,
So much fun.
Mark Hamill, George Lucas on stage together.
I was
All
in the
stars.
room.
Tom Cruise.
I was in the room with James Cameron. I was in a room with William Shatner. I was in the room.
I thought you were going to say I was in the room with James Herrera.
I was in the room with James Herrera as well.
That is true.
He was standing behind me.
That is very true. So thank you, everyone. We love you.
Aw.
We hope that you hear us this weekend, and maybe we can make you smile this weekend
Fingers crossed.
while you're in familial duress. Ted said, "What did I miss?" Yeah, we just
All of it.
advertised
All of
Countdown
it,
City
Ted.
Geeks.
Hi, Ted.
Yeah, he's probably with family. He's got a lot of family.
Ooh.
So yeah.
You know what else we're doing that I don't think we've told people yet? I think you told people on your personal Facebook.
Ted says he is risen. Are you talking about Maul or someone else?
Not gonna touch that. Not gonna
It's a Star
touch
Wars
that.
He says Palpatine. Oh, we're losing viewers. Okay.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
What were we gonna
Bye.
say? You're gonna say something.
Oh, we're gonna meet Mark Hamill.
That was gonna be a special announcement, but
Oh,
Mary has let the cat out of the bag. We're gonna meet Mark Hamill. Yes, you heard it correctly.
just edit this out before you post it.
This will be the reward if you listened all the way to the end. So
there we go.
there you go.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do a post about it. And people that follow me on Facebook have already kind of seen what I've said about that. So yeah.
Dang, sorry,
All right.
David.
No, I'm just kind of playing around. It's nothing,
Aw.
nothing bad.
I'm over here being like,
wanted
oh
to see your
no.
reaction.
Well, you got
I
one.
wanted the listeners to be like, oh no, what happened? They messed up. No, we didn't mess up. So from Mary, my name's David. May the force be with you.
Always.
This is the
Pew,
way.
pew, pew, pew. I am one with the force, and the force is with me.
I have spoken.
I master the force, and the force serves me.
Bye.